And we are live. What is going on, guys? It is Frank Darty, and I want to welcome you guys to the 100 subscriber Q&A. I've always wanted to do a Q&A, and yeah, I'm doing one today. Now, sorry, I know I've already did a stream today. It's just that like I really never got a chance to achieve what I wanted to do in the other stream. But yeah, I guess I kind of want to do a Q&A. I really want to, get some questions from you guys, and I'll be answering every question. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go on my laptop over here, and I'm yeah, I'm just gonna be going over here to look at the chat. But yeah, so anyway, so whoever is watching, yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know, and I will definitely answer. We're already getting a good amount of viewers, and yeah. So anyway, what's up, guys? Feel free to ask any questions. Is kind of what the point of this is. I would have asked for questions like on Instagram or something, but honestly, I would feel like I'm recording on my phone right now, so that's the only reason why. I'm actually going to move some of this stuff over. I'm going to move my laptop over here so I'm not like looking back and forth like so much. So move my laptop over here. I can unplug it because it's fully charged. And yeah, so for those who are watching, people are starting to join. So yeah, you guys have any questions, please feel free to let me know. And yeah, let's get this started. So I guess the first person ask a question and we'll get into this. So, but anyway, just I guess till someone asks a question, I'm just going to I'll kind of explain what's going on with the alarm system right now. There's going to be two parts of it. One is going to be an agent release system. The one on the top probably is going to be for agent release stuff, and the one on the bottom is going to be the fire alarm portion. So that's that. But so and I'll be working on that a little later. But I'm just gonna need to get some new batteries for the actual fire alarm portion. But I actually cut up some more wire, and everything is set up. Once I get some more batteries, I will be pretty much ready to go. So once again, I guess someone just please ask a question. I'm sorry if I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm just looking out of it. I'm just really tired and it's been a long day. But yeah, someone please ask a question. So yeah. Um. Oh, I just sneezed so bad. All right. Yeah, I'm sorry if this seems a little boring, but once like someone asks a couple of questions or someone asks a question, things will start to get done a little faster. But yeah, I'm just waiting on someone. So yeah, and the stream is only I think I want to say like maybe 10 seconds at the most behind from like when I'm actually recording it, so it's not like there's a huge delay. But yeah. Oh my gosh, my nose is so runny. I don't know why. But anyway, I'm actually going to go onto Skype right now, and I'm going to I'm going to let some people know that there's a live stream, and I will be checking the questions as well. So yeah. Hang on, I'm just writing in some chats real quick. If anyone's asking questions right now, I'll answer them in just 2 seconds. I'm just letting everyone know. So, yeah. Alright, I let them know. Alright, so we have 3 people watching right now and 0 questions. So, yeah. Alright, first question. What made you interested in fire alarms? Alright, that is a good question. Alright, so what made me originally into fire alarms is, most people say it's pretty weird, it's out of the ordinary. I get that. It's not the average thing for someone to be interested in, but the way I got into it was I remember my first fire drill in kindergarten, and they announced it over the loudspeaker saying, we're going to have a fire drill, and yeah, so once the fire alarm started going off, it scared the crap out of me. I'm not gonna lie, like I was pretty upset. But like after that, like like once I went home, like it's like once I went home and I wanted to go on the computer, and my dad asked me, or I wanted to go look on YouTube, and my dad asked me what do you want to look at. So I thought to myself, what interesting happened today? So I told him fire alarms. And basically that just started everything. Like, I just started watching videos, I started learning, model numbers and stuff like that. And honestly, this has changed my life greatly. And, yeah, I'm just very glad that I'm into it. Next question. How do you wire up multiple devices on one circuit? Um, hmm. Well, it depends. Like, if you want to know how to wire up, like, say you have a pull station, right? And you have two devices. So basically, all you're going to want to do, it's pretty simple. You wire your first alarm the way you normally wire it, positive to positive battery, negative to negative on the alarm, yeah, all that. And basically, all you have to do to hook up two things together is you do the same exact thing on the pole station, whether you have to put in a couple more wires or attach some alligator clips to each other. You basically just duplicate what you just did the first time, and then yeah, it should work. Like, for those who watch my, yeah, like someone said, by wiring things in parallel, you can do things in series and in parallel. Series circuit was where, um, a series circuit is like pull station to device, device to another device, device to battery, battery to pull station. Now, that honestly is not the best way to do it, because when wiring stuff in series, usually the first alarm sucks up a lot of power in the batteries. Like, the capacitor will take up a lot of battery power, and the second device usually doesn't go off as much. But in parallel, you're just kind of wiring everything how you normally would, and everything should work fine, because you're not, the other device isn't sucking up all the power. So next question. Let me actually just look at Skype real quick while I'm waiting. Alright, sure. Alright, I need to just get a link for this live stream. Share. Alright, guys, one moment. I'm just getting a link to some of my friends on Skype. Fire alarm chat. Send. Alright, so alright, any other questions? Let's see. What do your parents think of all the noise? I mean, usually I notify my parents about it, and I honestly don't, like, I don't, I don't have the alarms going off for, like, too long, because I know it annoys my parents, and sometimes I even do it when my parents aren't home. But I usually notify them. But I remember one time I hooked up my Vibertone, and I'll actually grab it real quick. Here, I actually hooked up this thing one time to a system test, and when I was done testing it, my mom literally said it sounded like a truck was about to plow into our house. So, and a good amount of people actually just joined, so let me actually make sure I didn't miss any questions. Did you recognize your system? What do you mean by that? Like, I'm not sure what you mean, but, I'm not really sure what you mean by that. If you can be a little more specific, I can answer that question. Fire alarm person says, nice tutorial video from last night. Thanks, bro. I was glad to have you in it. Let's see what else. Siren underscore freak. What's up, dude? Alright, I'm trying to like type something in the chat. Any more questions? Man. Yeah, guys, just please feel free to just keep asking questions. Like, you don't have to spam, but I mean, just like don't stop, because it kind of makes the chat a little boring. Like, kind of makes the stream a little boring and a little pointless. Alright, just almost done typing this. Alright, next question I will answer in 2 seconds. What made you interested in fire alarms? I already answered that. I'll explain it again in a little bit. Or you could just go back. It was like, I think, the first couple of questions. You can go back and answer it. Or go back in the stream and listen to it. I'll explain it again in a minute. Alright. Alright. GPEX Alarm 101 wants to know, what is my favorite pull station and why? I will grab that pull station real quick. Probably see the FCI MS2 in the background. My favorite pull station of all time, and honestly this might not seem like a surprise, has to be the Simplex 4251-20. Now, the reason for this being my favorite pull station was actually, I actually used to have a good amount of these. I had like 3 or 4 of them. But, I've always liked the design of them. They're made extremely well. The plastic is really good. There's a good amount of terminals. The wiring is good. I actually have to grab my keys real quick, wherever I put them. Here they are. And, I also just like the kind of retro design of it, and it's a lot nicer and a lot better built than the newer T-bars we see today. And yeah, I've just always been fascinated by the older Simplex stuff, and yeah, that actually has to be my favorite pull station. What is my favorite notification appliance and why? That is a very good question, and some of you guys might not be surprised, some of you might, and I will gladly get into detail about it, but my favorite notification appliance series of all time has to be the EHS DL1. Now, the reason why this is because I've seen a lot of old systems where I used to live. They had these all the time. Like, not these exact models, but I just like the electronic sound of it. I've always just thought they're these cool retro alarms. I've always wanted one ever since I started collecting. The only other notification appliance that would be tied with this has to be the 7002T, but I do not own... Well, I used to own one, but it doesn't work anymore. It never did, but you know what? Hey, I'll hopefully get one soon. And also, the thing with this is you can actually take this cover off. But, yeah. But anyway, back to... Hang on. Okay, hang on. Hang on, guys, I gotta pause the stream. Actually, hang on. Alright. And if you excuse the yelling in the background, let's see. What is your favorite panel, and what type of wire do you use? I'll answer the panel one first. My favorite panel, I don't have a panel yet, but I'd probably have to say is the Firelight MS5UD, or the Notifier version of it. And, probably the reason why that is, I don't know, it's just the panel I want to get really badly. And, some people might be like, that's not really a good panel, but I mean, it kind of is. I've always just thought it's a good panel. I'm hoping to get one soon. The Notifier version is better. But I mean, I really don't have a favorite panel yet, because I mean, I really don't have one. Like, that would have to be my favorite conventional panel. My, like, probably favorite addressable panel has to be, like, maybe the 4010 or the MS9200, I don't know. And then, what type of wire do you use? I will actually grab it real quick. I use, speaker wire made by Amazon. It's called Amazon Basic Speaker Wire. It is 16 gauge speaker wire. It works really well. I've had people tell me it's not made for fire alarms, obviously, but it still works really well, and I have a ton of it, so yeah. But, yeah, so anyway, next questions. Let's see, did I miss any questions? I don't think I did, but I will double check. I don't believe I did. Alright. Any more questions, guys? Fireman 24 Detector, what's up, dude? Guys, please ask more questions, because I just need to know. What is your first alarm? That is a very good question. My first pole station, I do not have, because it was thrown away a long time ago. But, my first device has to be this strobe. I've had it for a long time. The strobe has had a lot of childhood memories. I haven't had it I've had it for a long time, and, it used to be on a retrofit plate, but I took it off. But the strobe just has had so many memories. It came from an old building, an old hospital my grandfather used to work at, and he got this for me, and yeah, it doesn't work anymore, but I will never get rid of this, because this is a cherished memory. Alright, I will be right back, because I just have to do something.